So I'm going to be meeting with generals and with admirals and with leaders. And if I don't like somebody, I'm going to fire him right on the spot.
Base at Quantico, Virginia. Listen to this and then I'll get your reaction.
It's really a very important mission. And I told Pete we should use some of these dangerous cities as training grounds for our military, national military. Because we're going into Chicago very soon.
Fantastic job. I've never walked into a room so silent before. This is very... Don't laugh. Don't laugh. You're not allowed to do that. You know what? Just have a good time. And if you want to applaud, you applaud. And if you want to do anything you want, you can do anything you want. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you can leave the room. Of course, there goes your rank. There goes your future. But you just feel nice and loose, okay? Because we're all on the same team. And I was told that, sir, you won't hear a murmur in the room. I said, we got to loosen these guys up a little bit. So you just have a good time. But I want to thank...
You do realize that if an American president uses the American military on American citizens on American soil, he's declaring war on the American people. You understand that, right? And if Trump does that, if Trump uses the American military on American citizens on American soil, the American people will fight back against him. We'll have no choice but to fight back against him. You understand that, right?
Breaking news, martial law is coming in hot. This morning, President Trump told a room packed with generals that America is facing a war from within. He wasn't talking about a foreign enemy. He was talking about our own cities. Trump named places like San Francisco, Chicago, New York, and LA as training grounds for U.S. troops. And here's the kicker. Troops are already on the ground in at least 5 major cities: Memphis, Chicago, Washington, D.C., Portland, and Los Angeles. The president said we're under invasion from within. No different than fighting a foreign war, except this enemy doesn't wear uniform. His defense secretary backed him up, calling for looser rules of engagement and untying the hands of soldiers here at home. Critics say this crosses into dangerous territory, that it blurs the line between military and law enforcement and risks putting American troops directly against American citizens. One thing is certain. The United States military is no longer just preparing for war overseas. It's being positioned for war on U.S. soil. I've been trying to prepare you for this since 2023. I told you it was coming. I will get some new videos together as soon as possible. Stay sharp, stay aware, because what comes next may change everything. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and be sure you follow for more.
Donald Trump just declared war on American cities in a room full of 800 U.S. generals and talked about the radical fucking left. Take a look.
The ones that are run by the radical left Democrats, what they've done to San Francisco, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, they're very unsafe places, and we're going to straighten them out one by one. And this is going to be a major part for some of the people in this room. That's a war, too. It's a war from within. Controlling the physical territory of our border is essential to national security.
I hope the generals fucking have another meeting after this. I hope that there are some resignations. I hope that we hear from them, because this is outrageous. It's beyond the pale for an American president to declare war and talk about war on American soil. This is straight up 1930s Germany. This is fascism. We need a general strike. We need at least, what I think they said, 11 million people or something like that. If we have 11 million people to do a general strike and just shut down. But I don't know. I think maybe we can do it city by city. I think maybe we can talk about Chicago just shutting it down, just like Italy did. Just shut down fucking the economy. The only thing that these motherfuckers care about is money. We have to fucking band together. This is the scariest bullshit I've ever experienced. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, share. Dark fucking times.
Okay, so Donald Trump just got done doing a speech for the military where he literally declares war on the American people. I know people like to get on here and call me Mr. Propaganda, Mr. Liberal Propaganda, whatever, but these are just his own words. He's calling it a war within, and he's saying that he wants to invade more American cities to fight this war within. And he says that if you don't like it, then you can just get up and walk out, but there goes your whole career. He already renamed the Department of Defense to the Department of War, and his Secretary of War, the Fox News host, Pete Hegseth, says, yes, we serve at the pleasure of the president, not the Constitution, the president. And his new executive order, NSPM 7, basically stipulates that anything that they decide is un-American can be linked to like terrorism, basically. So if you have or express any views that they consider to be accelerationist towards any kind of radical cause, they can use that to spy on you, arrest you, whatever. No one really knows yet. And it's not a coincidence, right? Like, it's not a coincidence that he would speak to the military right after he says this stuff, because the military is going to be the ones that are enforcing it. That's who's going to be who's enforcing it. And, you know, he's going to do this for every city, right? Like whatever state you live in, the major city of where you live is going to be overlooked by military for sure. That's where we're going. We're not even a year deep into it. So just expect that, prepare for that. Be careful what you post online, because this is real. It's here. It's real.
Donald Trump intends to use the United States military against American citizens who simply disagree with him. People he calls, quote, the enemy from within. America, this is not a candidate for president who is thinking about how to make your life better. This is someone who is unstable, obsessed with revenge, consumed with grievance, and out for unchecked power.
I warned you throughout last year that these days would come if people helped re-elect Donald Trump. Now, why am I saying this? Because Trump has declared war on Black America. What else is it when he orders the military to provide resources to law enforcement and then unleashes those cops and the National Guard into the blackest city in America? And then he promises to unleash them also in other black cities in America. And we know they're coming into black neighborhoods because Trump said that blacks commit most of the crime in this country, which isn't true. And he said that to thunderous applause in a black Detroit church. So, hello, stop and frisk, and bye-bye due process. Bye-bye equal protection. Bye-bye Fourth Amendment. Bye-bye reasonable suspicion, probable cause, see you later, and so forth. I say this because I've been a practicing criminal defense and civil rights attorney for almost 2 decades, and I know what's going on. I know what's coming. Now, to be good for my colleagues and me to have this beefed up law enforcement. But here's the thing. Crime has been on a sharp downward turn since the 1990s. There's no need for militarized cops, but there is a need for some of the very programs that Trump got rid of in order to pass his big ugly bill. Specifically, there's a need for early childhood education. There's a need for Head Start. There's a need to increase the federal minimum wage. There's a need to increase affordable housing. We need him to stop firing black women employees in D.C. I mean, think about that. He's firing so many black women in the federal government that unemployment for black women is rising, and for black people generally. Then he wants to send militarized cops into our neighborhoods at our sons. I mean, that is crazy. In fact, what this is, to be exact, is authoritarianism imposing fascism to protect white supremacy. Once again, this is authoritarianism imposing fascism in order to protect white supremacy. And oh yeah, the pro-black imposters who helped Trump get reelected is now trying to sound outraged that he's doing this to D.C. But he wouldn't be doing this, perhaps, if they hadn't told so many people to either vote for Trump or vote the couch. That is why they're pro-black imposters. Remember, stay woke.
Yeah. King Bricks in the building. Royal threads. Concrete roots. You know what it is. That's bricks. Silk waves, gold frames. I'm posted in the palace, bricks laid deep. Every move got balance, legacy in motion. I don't chase no trends, I build empires, not just make amends. From the stoop to the summit, I'm the voice of the block. Every verse like a mural, every beat like a clock. Time ticking, wine sipping, I'm divine with addiction. They talk bricks, but I'm the blueprint edition. Cold, when they see the crown, they know that's bricks. Every move I make, yeah, that's bricks, yeah. From the soul to the streets, that's bricks, Royal in my speech, yeah, that's bricks. Cold, when they see the crown, they know that's bricks. Every move I make, yeah, that's bricks, yeah. From the soul to the streets, that's bricks, Royal in my speech, yeah, that's bricks. I don't flex, I reflect, let the aura do the talking. My walk's like a sermon, every step is a doctrine. Got the city on my back, but I wear it like silk. Turn pain into poetry and struggle into milk. I'm the calm in the storm, the flame in the frost. The echo of the legends that the system lost. So when I speak, it's bricks, not just bars, it's belief. I'm the architect of honor, not a momentary thief. Cold, when they see the crown, they know that's bricks. Every move I make, yeah, that's bricks, yeah. From the soul to the streets, that's bricks, Royal in my speech, yeah, that's bricks. Oh. No gimmicks, no games, just legacy in motion. King Bricks ain't just a name, it's a foundation. So when you hear the echo in the alley or the hall, know it's bricks built to rise, never fall.